When you give a child a book, you give them a whole world of discovery, right? Doesn't matter if it's a fourth grader in Alexandria or a 45-year-old who's still a child at heart named Fred Smoot. Yeah, the Washington Commanders legend we're talking about here.
The Mr. Smoot, that's right. So in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, the Washington Commanders kicked off their annual Commanders Read program. And the goal here was to inspire kids to read, and boy, did they. We tagged along with Fred Smoot and other Washington legends at a dual language school in Alexandria. It's called Mount Vernon Community School. So there were games, there was playtime, even a bilingual read-along, which Fred Smoot was part of.
So cool.
And each child got to pick out a book for their very own to keep. I asked 9-year-old Troy Baskin which book he chose.
Magic Treehouse. It's one of my favorite books, but now they have it in graphic novel.
What, does that mean there's a lot of pictures in there and stuff? That is so cool. Do you love to read? You do?
Yes.
Are you going to run home and read that book?
Yes.
They get to open up these books and they get to get lost in their own imagination. Like they get to build their own self up, their own narrative, their own self-esteem. This is the future. We're looking the future in the face, so I get excited anytime I get to be around them because you never know. A future president could have been in that crowd.
Look, Fred Smoot was into it. He reminded us all that learning, it lasts a lifetime. And it was fun to see him so engaged, along with the kids. They had a great time.
I was about to say, they're probably still talking about this.
Yes.
I love the kid you spoke with. He had the shirt signed as well.
Right, and so we were also interviewing in Spanish, so we'll share some of that because it was, again, a bilingual reading event. And it was so fun. They're so smart, and their Spanish is really good.
Oh, man.
It's really sharp.
And by the way, so Fred Smoot says knowledge is power. He reminded the kids of that, and he was part of a massive pep rally at the school, and he says he just loved the energy.
Definitely. We also
Kids
caught up.
bring it.
They do, and they were really absorbing it. We also caught up with former receiver Josh Morgan. He talked about just how amazing it is to see kids so invested in learning and reading.
So it's good to see.
Yeah.